your 2017 and 18 Mr. Ole Miss is Tucker.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rebs and Celebs. We have local celebs with us today. Our new Mr. and Miss Ole Miss, Tucker Fox and Savannah Smith. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you guys excited?
I don't think it's really hit me yet at all.
Yeah. Why did you want to run for these positions in the first place?
The most important thing that I think that this position does, and the most important thing that I feel that leadership does in general, is just make people feel seen and to see things in others that they might not necessarily see in themselves, and just to make them feel like they have a voice and that there is a seat for them at the table. And so I think that was really the heart of what I wanted to do with this.
We talked a lot about the Ole Miss family and what that means to us and what that means to everybody here, that no matter what you do or where you come from, everybody has a place here. Like Savvy was saying, everybody has a seat at the table.
Yeah. So your friends kind of promoted you to do this. Was it something you had thought about prior to them saying it, or were you like?
Not really.
No way. Okay.
I mean, it is things that people had mentioned to me, like, oh yeah, you should do this, but I kind of brushed it off.
Yeah. What about you, Savannah? Was this something you wanted to do?
If you had looked at me my freshman year and been like, you are going to meet all of these incredible people and you're going to get to know all of these wonderful humans while you're here, then I would have just looked at you and said, like, you're crazy and no way. And so, but it was the same sort of thing. It was just, just friends, started to approach me and to say, I really think that you should do this, and I think you're going to regret it if you don't. And so I just kind of thought about, if I were going to succeed or fail anywhere, this is a place that I would want to do either way. And so,
was there any time throughout that you guys were like, I'm done, I can't do this anymore, pull me out?
I remember one day in specific where I had wake up. I was on campus at 6 working on homework, and I didn't leave until 2 that night. And wow. I got back to my car, and it was really hot all day, and a Sprite drink had exploded in my car.
Oh my God.
It
And
was one of those days.
It was one of those days where I sat there and I was like, all right, this is getting to be a lot, but I mean, totally worth it in the end, regardless of the result.
After you found out that you were in a tie and you were going to do the runoff, how did your outlook on your position in doing this, did that change at all?
No, not really, because I feel like the biggest thing about any of these things is you have to have perspective.
Yeah.
You just have to kind of just take a step back and just stay focused on what we're actually about. Yeah, I didn't have it quite as easy as Savvy.
Well, that was my next question. So how did that feel for you? Wasn't it an 80% landslide?
it was just such a wonderful experience, and all day Tuesday, I just was like, this is the sweetest. Tuesdays are my favorite days of the week. They're so underrated, but and so, but I was just like, this has been the sweetest Tuesday ever, and no matter what happens, I just was so full of love.
There were definitely some tears, or specifically on Thursday, and obviously Savvy had already won, but they called our name and everything, and we were excited, and I was good. A little emotional, and then I was hugging people, whatever, and I turned around and I saw Sav, and I lost it. And now
you guys said you're good friends.
Yeah,
and so the fact that you now get to do
such
this
a dear friend of
together.
mine that I literally remember I turned around and I saw Savannah and I started hysterically, and I just gave her a hug because I couldn't keep it together. I just started crying into her shoulder so yes, there were tears. I don't usually do that. I wasn't planning on it.
What are some of the things that you guys are in charge of now moving forward?
So we get to do a service project. So that's our big thing that we're really thinking about right now, and I guess we will announce it at the homecoming game. I know that this was a big part of my campaign, and I think the same thing with the family. I think just making every single person feel seen and heard and appreciated. I think that's a big day in and day out part of what this means.
And you guys get to do the parade and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that? You have to get a dress and all the fun stuff.
They actually emailed us the other day saying we're gonna be riding on the back of a car or something.
Yeah.
So
do you have your pageant wave down?
I don't know if I'm ever gonna have a pageant wave down.
Well, congratulations again, you guys.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
for hanging out with me.
Thank you
so much.
Yeah, local celebs.
Thank you. Bless them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wear that title around now. Watch for them at the homecoming game against Vandy next Saturday, and see them around campus. Make sure you say hi and maybe push them over or something.
You do that.